everybody. Happy Wednesday. I've got a really funny book to read to you today. Now that you've all met your teachers in the Google Classrooms, I'm going to show you My Teacher is a Monster. No, I am not, by Peter Brown. I think you'll enjoy this funny book. My Teacher is a Monster. No, I am not, by Peter Brown. Bobby had a big problem at school. Her name was Ms. Kirby. Robert! That's Robbie. And that's Miss Kirby. Move it or lose it, Ms. Kirby stomped. Settle down, Ms. Kirby roared. No recess for children who throw paper airplanes in class. Ms. Kirby was a monster. Bobby spent his free time in the park, trying to forget his teacher problems. But one Saturday morning, on the way to his favorite spot, Bobby found a terrible surprise. Ooh! Bobby wanted to run. He wanted to hide, but he knew that would only make things worse. Robert, you don't have to raise your hand out here. What were you going to say? I was going to say, hello, Ms. Kirby. Hello, Robert. I like your enormous hat, Ms. Kirby. Thank you, Robert. Ms. Kirby, it's really strange seeing you outside of school. I agree. There was an awkward silence, and then a gust of wind changed everything. That's my favorite hat! My dear old granny gave it to me. Don't let it get away! I got it! Oh, Bobby, you are my hero! I mean, that was very good of you, Robert. You're welcome, Miss Kirby. Quack. Those ducks sure do like you. Quack, quack. They know I enjoy quacking with them. Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack. When they were all quacked out, Bobby had an idea. You should see my favorite spot in the park. Be careful. Yes, Miss Kirby. This is lovely. And then Miss Kirby had an idea. Bobby tossed his paper airplane into the sky, and it flew, and it flew, and it flew, phew. I think that was the single greatest paper airplane flight in history. I think you're right. By lunchtime, Bobby and Miss Kirby were happy they had bumped into each other. But they were ready to say goodbye. See you Monday, Bobby. Bye, Miss Kirby. Coming through. Back at school, Miss Kirby still stomped. And then the bear said, roar! Miss Kirby still roared. Great job, Bobby. But was Miss Kirby still a monster? Robert! The end. And that is the author and illustrator. And he's saying, so maybe I can be a monster sometimes. Nobody's perfect. I think that this book is really funny, but I also think that it shows us how interesting it is that somebody can appear to be one way when in fact they are a different way, right? So to Robert, Miss Kirby seemed like a monster of a teacher because she was yelling at him for things that he was doing that he wasn't supposed to do. So he thought she was being really mean when in fact she was just trying to get him to do what he was supposed to be doing and stop throwing paper airplanes in class. So it's interesting to see that when he learned about the kind of person that she really was when he was outside of school, and so was she when they were both doing something that they enjoyed, he was able to understand how that she was really quite a nice person who just got upset when he wasn't behaving in class. So she wasn't really a monster after all, right? And then she turned back into a monster kind of at the end there when she yelled at him about throwing the paper airplane again. So I think that this is really interesting. I think it would also be really funny if this was a story told from the perspective of Miss Kirby and what kind of a monster Robert might be. So that might be a really fun thing to imagine. I hope that you all enjoyed this story, and I hope that you're learning more about your teachers and learning that they are not actually monsters. So have a wonderful week and enjoy your books and stories.